like that. Like we like the what is it? You know, we like the come up, like look like you came from the bottom and like you was just this roughneck that made it out the dirt. You know what I'm saying? And even though some people ain't never have to be in that, and I just feel like that's I don't know why we gonna have to stop validating and like deeming that it's real being hood. That's what's really gonna stop the stupidity from rich people doing stuff like this. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like what difference does it make? You rich, you got money, you move around from that. Anyway, yeah. What's next?
Oh yeah. So Ciara, right? Now we've been seeing Ciara in the media, you know, with Russell Wilson. You know, he been showering her with gifts, just being from what we see in the media, right? He's just a good man, good husband to his lady. And then like they depicted, right? She was with the bad boy Future, who didn't do it right, and then got with the good guy, Russell Wilson. Everybody be clowning Future, oh, you mad because she got with the right guy. Now she wants to come back into music right now. I'm not gonna discredit her music at all. Ciara's a legend as well. She can dance too. I guess she's trying to make a resurgence. So she decides to drop a song talking about you don't need no man, forget him. You don't even use him for his money and leave him. Now, how you preaching that and you happily married? Can you tell me why people do? Hold on, and I ain't even just gonna talk about her. You know who else do it? JT will talk about how she a user, man. How she, I'm gonna say both of the city girls, me and Young Miami. They don't need a man to use them, but she heavily in love with Lil Uzi, right? Young Miami, oh, I don't need a guy using for his money, and she getting peed on by Diddy. And that's what she said. So, what's up with that? Like you as a female, what's up with that? Preaching, you want these kids and your fans to follow this message that you ain't even following.
That's what they want to hear. You have to understand something. They're in the media, they're in the public eye, they doing what sells. That's what sells. Ciara, I'm not gonna lie. Now I don't know what Ciara was on with this, whatever. I didn't hear the record for myself, so I'm not gonna prejudge. I'm just going off your word.
Yeah, it was a snippet. It was just a little snippet. I just heard a snippet.
See, I don't, cause Ciara has always rapped about being in love and not in love, and when she was in love, when she wasn't in love. So I don't know. I ain't heard it for myself, so I ain't gonna judge that. But my thing is that as far as like, use them and leave them, that's exactly what they be doing. They say this stuff all the time because that's the same thing Negroes gonna do too.
But they don't be doing it.
But you don't know what they doing behind closed doors.
They not. They in love.
That's what you see. You don't know
how you wait. But look, if you preaching, if you rapping that, shouldn't we see that? Why would you? Why would you rap that but then show that you in love?
It's totally.
It's not authentic.
A lot of this stuff authentic. You know how many weak people out here, and then they be sitting around here talking about they tough.
Just like the hot girl stuff, right? You know what she be talking about. She's happily in a relationship with Party.
They're talking about, but listen, everything they're talking about stuff that sells. They know what works, and that's the thing. A lot of times,
not really rapping their life.
So, do you not know how many rappers then capped on so many things that they've done? Honestly, maybe we ain't living in the same hip hop world. I'm pretty sure you know about pretty sure you can count on one hand quick how many times a rapper done flodged or, basically capped in a lot of records about something that they did that they never even did. And I could tell you rappers that I knew personally that wasn't nowhere near that life, nowhere had that money, nowhere had this that they rapped about that they had. Like, come on now. A lot of that stuff they doing with sales. That's what I'm saying. So how many times you done heard, oh, I got a Maserati, I got a bag. Negro, you ain't got nothing. You sit in an apartment, you broke, and you still trying to figure out how you paying last month's rent for this month. So no, I'm saying you talking about, they cap whatever. Yeah, but at the end of the day, you also not talking about a lot of the men that's capped either. A lot of men, you want to no, because that's what it comes down to. You want to talk about the women that's capped, that's fine, and I'm all for
but
that.
they all capped.
Wait a minute, that's not true.
Every woman is in a relationship that's popping right now. That's talking all that. Forget a man. Every last.
But you
one.
never know. But listen, wait a minute, that's fine. But you talking about because you have to understand they could have been rapping about a mindset that they used to be in a time in a time frame that they used to be in. I know a lot of female friends, whatever, who was at a space like that as well. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, use them and leave them, and that's be that type of time. But you never know. Wait a minute. You, as far as Ciara, she's always had a good game plan. Every time she done had records, and every time she done dropped the album. So let me tell you something. She been on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say download. She been on, you know what I'm saying? She been low key for a while, like been staying, you know what I'm saying, like on social media, but
happily married.
That's fine. I'm not arguing with she's happy. Congratulations. That's great. My thing is, but listen, I know how many Gucci Man songs that he just sat around here and said F women.
He don't do that no more.
No more. But listen to what I'm saying. What I'm talking about is the fact that it's a strategic thing. And you never know. She could probably be talking about where she was at. Wait, let me finish. Where she was at and where her headspace is now. Now, I have seen where she is strategically, you know what I'm saying, as far as like branding and things like that, it's been like a storyline. Because they be like, oh, that's old or whatever. What you doing? She's probably talking about the future stuff that, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, I wish I would have did that. You know what I'm saying? And because I've seen her on interviews, whatever, where she's definitely been on real positive vibes and talked about Russell and how he's definitely made her feel and all types of stuff. And that's not never taken away from. Wait a minute, that's not never taken away from it. But in the same token of that, you do have to understand where she came from. She came from a real crazy. I'm pretty sure she could say. I can bet my life on it that she would say she wish she would have used him and left him. And let that be that with Future. I'm pretty sure all the stuff that he done said about her. Now moving on up her storyline to you know what I'm saying, her fantasy world that she's living. You know what I'm saying, and she's doing great and everything. And at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure she talked to her husband about, you know what I'm saying, this before the record even came out. You know what I'm saying, like yeah, you know, this is my game plan or whatever. Because I mean, she said that they talk to each other about a lot of stuff.
But I'm saying that's why she getting dragged. Because I mean, if you can't, she should have just put the whole thing out.
That's fine. But what's crazy to me is this is what I'm saying. Y'all gonna drag this woman, but y'all ain't gonna drag the men who's capped, who literally sitting on y'all couch, who ain't got a dime to their name, talking about they make bands. This is what I'm saying. And here we go with the dynamic. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all want to drag this woman for saying to use a man and leave him. What? Okay, and
but you can't. You let in these impressionable minds that's following you. You can't rap that, and that's not real. You stopping this girl from being happy. She probably ain't got nowhere to go. She probably ain't got no guidance because she listening to you tell her to just have sex and use all these men for their money.
Okay, so we ain't gonna talk about none of the men that's being telling Negroes to quit their job. That's lame. Pick up a pack and go ahead and pop somebody in the head. You know what I'm saying? And get your lick back. And
well, that's wrong.
They end up in jail, and that rapper ain't never looking for them, trying to find them, trying to help them, nothing. So we ain't gonna talk about that type of influence crowd. You talking about something that, first of all, like I said, like I haven't heard the record myself, but I'm just saying.
You can just go off of the many examples I gave you.
But
Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, the City Girls, right. Ciara,
and I'm pretty sure they all have used the nigga.
But they don't never rap like that. It's what they telling you what to do now.
It doesn't matter. Use a nigga, and I'm pretty sure.
No.
They didn't. Well, wait. Let me
you
finish.
Preaching that you ain't doing that.
But you don't know what they doing. As far as think about it, you have to understand something. For one, it's weird producers out here. Okay, wait a minute. It's weird producers. I'm just giving an example, and I'm pretty sure that they could say that they've been across this. It's weird producers out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving an example. Now, that producer, whatever producers that they've worked with or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Probably on some creep type stuff. And literally like, you know, well, no, you ain't really got to pay or whatever. I'm pretty sure they used that man for they studio time to whatever the case may be, trade for a trade. All right, cool. You know, you want to stand here and look at me all day or whatever. You want to be on some weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I got my record. I'm done with this man. I'll never see him again. And use them. That's exactly what that is. You use them for, you know what I'm saying, to get your stuff done. At the end of the day, but you making
that's the wrong message.
So what? That's what's selling.
Then you gotta live that.
But why?
That's why we clown people for snitching, right?
But wait.
Because they get on the record talking about what they do in the street.
But you talking about they gotta live that. That's not. I don't see that these people riding around and quote unquote that they got these Maseratis who really got a Toyota. I don't understand that.
But see, you talking about people that's not. We talking about major. We are talking about people that made it. That people that's actually looking up to these.
And
people.
they had tax. A lot of people didn't sit around here and crack some cards to get to the top. They try to make it seem like it was they off their music.
That got actually people listening to them. They got it. They there. Now we just strictly talking about the message that they pushing.
You have to understand something too. You think that they're there. A lot of them. Let me tell you something. You don't understand. TLC has said.
Who you don't think?
Wait a minute. Let me finish.
Who you don't think got it?
So I'm not saying any names. I'm just saying at the end of the day, don't be surprised when you hear a rapper come out talk about they flat broke. Because let me tell you something. Let me explain to you one thing. TLC. Remember, they came out and said, you know, we appreciate this award, y'all, but we ain't gonna lie to y'all. We flat broke. We ain't got a damn to our name. We ain't got nothing to give. We ain't got nothing to show. What happened was the label paid for everything that they were flexing on. Everything, which was not a bad thing. But the thing about it is the label paid for that. So it looked like they got it. If my label paid for my Maserati, my Porsche, and my BMW, you gonna think I got it, right? Especially if I'm taking pictures on the gram and the new Balenciaga shoes, all types of stuff. You gonna think I got it. And wait, with a big house, which the label is paying for, you gonna think I got it, right? I ain't got a dime to my name. But being that that's what you see, that's what's out here for you to look at. That's all it is. It's a look. It's a show. I've been in this game a long time. I've seen a lot of things.
So look, let me ask you something. You cool with the message being spread, right? Use this guy for his money. Have sex with him, use him, and then hop to the next guy.
I'm not
Meanwhile, cool with that same woman is laid back with a man and not hopping around like she claimed.
I'm not cool with it at all.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not, but it's not about that. But I'm just saying, you're not giving. Listen,
look,
you're not giving that same energy to the men that fly.
Wouldn't you feel disappointed if you just look, if you like, oh, I really, really like this artist, and then you kind of find out because you only like them because of the music. We don't know these people. We only like them because of what they talking about. Then you meet them and be like, dang, you ain't nothing like what you talking about. That makes your music just out of why am I listening to you? Everything you saying is a lie. So I got to move on. Like that I think people need to know that. I think people need to know that if they sitting here watching on social media, these girls using guys for bags, asking them to buy them a car and pay rent on the first night, that the same girls that's telling y'all that's sending y'all off, telling y'all to do that, not even doing that.
But I'm saying
they buying they guys the Benzes that they telling you to ask your man for.
It doesn't matter. That's what's selling. They make music.
Crazy.
You don't understand. That's what I'm saying.
Shouldn't we change the message?
Listen, but men ain't gonna change the message either, are they?
I think I'm with you. I think.
But I'm saying, all I'm saying is you have to understand something, and that's what I try to. With kids, I mean, I feel like it's an unfortunate thing, but I'm just saying, don't downplay this girl. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, for doing what saying this stuff. Whatever.
I'm downplaying all of them, honestly.
But I'm saying you ain't downplaying no niggas though.
Yeah, I think
there's a few niggas that rapped about doing stuff that they ain't did, and I
think Gunna shouldn't be rapping about no more gangster stuff. I think 6ix9ine shouldn't be rapping. He don't even rap no more. I don't think. I think Boston, whoever is rapping the gangster stuff, we not saying you should be doing it right now, right? Because that'd be stupid. You get money. A lot of the rappers, like Meek Mill said, they'll rap about stuff that they used to do. But the thing is, and I feel like they should say that. Are you right? I don't think you should be, if you made it out and you see what it is on both sides, you shouldn't be preaching for people to go do this and that. I don't think that's what a lot of them do. I think a lot of them is glorify what they used to do and people just drawn to it.
And I I
you know what I'm saying?
that,
And I get what you're saying, right? They do the whole fake it till you make it. Wear fake chains, say I got it. Moneybagg Yo said he wore fake chains in the beginning before he made it. To me, that's the fake it till you make it thing, right? It's to make it look like I got it, so you can come look at me. I got it. I made it. Believe what I'm rapping about. But it's not really like that with the women, because you don't have on a fake chain, faking it till you make it, so people can look at your lifestyle. You just telling people I use niggas.
And who said that they never did?
But that's not what you do.
But wait, hold on. You just said Meek Mill talked about his past life, right? Why can't they be talking about their past life?
Cool. So how you think that man feel?
Because
you've been with me for years and you still talking about how you used the last dude.
I'm pretty sure that they've had conversations. First of all, you have to understand something too, which I've come across to find out from different people as far as like in artistry and you know, because it was like it's one comedian. It's a few comedians that I know and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? They have said what they say on stage. Who I am on stage is not who I am at home or who I am off stage.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying? That's my character. Like that's what it is. You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like there's a difference. And you know, you talking about artistry. You know, like it's artistry. It's music. It's, you know, and I'm pretty sure they had. And then on top of that, you got to understand, JT Man is Lil Uzi. That man said some crazy stuff in his records before, and I'm pretty sure. Well, it don't matter. But all I'm saying is that all of this stuff. First of all, social media is taken to a whole nother level these days. Second of all, you have to learn how to decipher real life and decipher. You know what I'm saying? What's seen on social media.
Yeah,
that's another thing. And for one, you can't blame. That's like saying, "Oh, I was so hurt." Because my artist, like, if I knew Moneybagg Yo, okay, say for instance, a rapper shot somebody, right? And I go do it because I say my favorite rapper shot somebody. Do you think that's gonna stand up and he gonna get charged for that? He not gonna get charged for your murder. Like, that ain't got nothing to do with him. Right. But you saying that they influence? Yes, they're all influential people. They are. At the end, that's why you have to watch your kids and make sure what they're watching. Check out what they're watching. You know, that's all that. You can't blame a rapper. They're not there to raise your kids. Like even Cardi B has said, you know, she won't even let her daughter listen to a lot of her songs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not for her to listen to. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a mother as well. She differentiates the two. So that's a part of that. You have to learn how to, you know what I'm saying, separate yourself apart. Just like I'm pretty sure JT, y'all know her as JT. I'm pretty sure that's not who her nigga know her as. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he know of JT.
It's just a character.
But exactly, it is what it is.
Well, I ain't look. If I find out Dirk ain't who he say he is, I ain't listening to him no more.
I never said that don't mean that they not who they are, but I'm just saying it's an understanding between a couple. A lot of times in the music world, where you know what I'm saying, whatever, like if they doing a role or something like that, whatever.
I'm just saying, if you're not who your character is, who you not what I like. If you're not not what I like in your music, because that's the reason why I like. I don't know you. I ain't listening to you no more. And
that's fair to say. A lot of people won't, but at the end of the day, a lot of people just like their music. Yeah. A lot of people say, you know, oh, I know this rapper's cap. You know what I'm saying? But I really like the song. Like, that's all it is for them. You know what I'm saying? It's a good time. You know, like now there's a difference if you rapping about some hardcore pain and things that you ain't never been through. Like,
no,
I mean,
they could be faking it too.
But wait a minute, hold on. But you want to talk about, you know, like rappers rapping about stuff they ain't even been through or whatever, for real. At the end of the day, remember, your boy Drake said some stuff that he wasn't. That man at the time, bro, they found he was capped for a lot. First of all, I already knew he was capped when he first came out. Think about wait a minute. No. Oh no.
Hey,
hold on. Wait a minute.
Easy on Drake.
No. But I'm saying, you want to talk about these rappers and stuff like that. I'm just saying, you got to let it fly. Now, my thing is this: you talked about Sierra or whatever, but you ain't never. I ain't hear nobody else say anything about Drake when he lied. First of all, and act like he was this poor boy. And act like he just came from nothing, rags.
Well, maybe.
And wait a minute, he came from rags. We all know. If y'all don't know, let me tell you something. Y'all can go back and Google the show Degrassi, which was on MTV faithfully for a multitude of seasons. I'm not talking about 1 or 2 seasons.
I think it was like Nickelodeon, wasn't it?
No, it was not. It was on MTV. It was on MTV. Then it became on Nickelodeon. It was on MTV first. Then, I'm telling you, even still, so which means Nickelodeon picked it up, which means, guess what? More money. Boom. And after all the seasons that played out and all of that, this man in a wheelchair, first of all, of course, he ain't in no real wheelchair, as y'all know, and making money as a 16-year-old, 16, 17-year-old. But you want to sit around here and say you came from rags. Come on now, that's cap. You came from Canada.
You still could have struggled.
Okay.
In his surroundings.
All right.
We don't know.
We ain't gonna let dead dogs die. You already know that was cap. You were a well taken care of guy, a well taken care of boy, fed, nutrients.
But he had a broken home though. He didn't have.
And so most rappers do.
His mother and father wasn't together.
And it's a lot of kids whose mother and father ain't together.
I'm just saying he was raised by a single mom.
Bro.
That's a little struggle if you can call that a struggle a little bit.
But from what he was saying, that wasn't that type of struggle. You didn't say, oh, I was raised by a single mom. And you left it at that. No. You went deep into it on some other stuff. You ain't, and first of all, wait a minute. And they busted him out. That man, I don't care what you say about, okay, I feel for you. If you're in a single parent household or whatever, I understand the different dynamics and all that, the structure and statistics. I get it all. This man, he wasn't living that hard though. Still, he may have been in a single parent household, but he sure did have a whole house with a pool in the back. You ain't talking about that though. On top of that, this man is making money at 16. And I'm not talking about a couple $100 every now and then.
I just feel like, until we all get rich, we kind of struggle.
Chicago really, we just gonna let it go. Because I see you going to try to defend anybody you can. But you so mad at these JTs and the Sierra who said...
You should be mad at them. Or the women.
I'm not mad. You know why?
Y'all ain't even living that life.
No, it's a facade.
Cap.
So, and how many men do you know cap all the time?
And that makes me... See, all the...
It's not real life. This is a fantasy world. People make up... First of all, think about it. Moneybag Yo name is not Moneybag Yo. That you will not find that on his Sprint bill, on his car note. That's not. You
never know. It might be LLC.
It doesn't matter. So what? But I'm saying that's not his government name. T.I. name ain't T.I. These are all, a lot of these are alter egos for them. A lot of these, they put on the show, they put on the facade, and it's selling. And that's what they like. That's what the fans like, and that's what they go with. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure, I ain't gonna lie to you, if JT jump over to, oh, I'm so in love with a man. I love, and start rapping about that. Who knows the following she might have? That's not the type of crowd she had. That's not the type of crowd she kept. But at the end of the day, that's not who she's always been either. She probably was that I'm gonna use a nigga till I make it type of thing. And I ain't gonna say there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, they ain't see nothing wrong with that either. And it is what it is. You just you roll with the punches.
Right.
So that's my little take on it. I'm just saying, I ain't mad at nobody. You do what you got to do, man. And whatever you do to make you feel comfortable, I'm gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things I won't do to make it out here. I could care less. That just ain't me. I'm cool. I wouldn't lie and say I would do something that I would do that I wouldn't do.
Well,
I'm not. Huh?
Well,
no, I would not be lying about. Oh, I would do this with a man. I wouldn't do none of that. I'm not gonna lie like that. I'm not gonna sit around here and that's me. That's me. That's who I am. But that's not who these rappers are and stuff like that. They got a whole different area.
No, they're just not. They're just not authentic. That's all. A
lot of your best rappers ain't authentic. Drake ain't authentic now.
They not real.
Hey, man, sitting around here playing a man in a wheelchair at 16, bro. So I'm pretty. So wait, are you gonna? Because you did say you was gonna stop listening to Dirk if you found out
if he wasn't who he was. And not just Dirk. I just use because I listen to Dirk.
Okay.
But whoever, any rapper that I listen to.
So I hope I never hear you turn on Drake again.
If you not what you say you are in your music, I'm not listening anymore.
Okay, so you done with Drake now?
No, Drake is exactly who he is. Drake actually gives story. He's like a storyteller.
But wait.
And he raps about him being, coming up, him, you know,
Yeah, but
situations he had with different women. All that stuff be real. He be name dropping everything.
Yeah, but I'm talking about before
The what?
when he was talking about how he was this.
But
poor
what
little
was
boy.
what was his struggle? See, I don't know. I don't know what he means by that. What was his struggle? In his
so you want to be
in his
technical.
mind, he could have been struggling.
It's okay.
And
You
to
just
us,
like
you
the,
know.
listen. You just like the artist, and you just if you call a house with a pool in the back with I'm pretty. They said he lived in a mansion.
I don't
Bro,
know. I don't know about all
I'm
that.
pretty. First of all,
I don't
you
think
16 with a
Degrassi-
show
Let me-
on
I'm gonna be
Degrassi.
real with you. He wasn't that. He was one of the main characters, but he wasn't the main character of Degrassi.
A few episodes, yes, he was. I used to watch that.
I did too. He wasn't. We talking about Jimmy. He was for them to be acting like he was living that good. It wasn't that crazy.
But he was on just about every episode. He never really missed the episode.
I'll give you that, but it wasn't. He was. I ain't gonna say he was just living crazy. Like,
But you know you get paid per every time the show runs. No matter what it is, no matter what episode, no matter what channel, every time it runs, you get paid.
I get it.
I know this for a fact. So I'm saying every time it ran, that man got jewels. He got some dollars. So he wasn't a hard, oh, I don't have nothing to eat for tomorrow type of thing.
That's a fact.
So you still listen to Drake though, right?
I gotta hear him say that he
It's
that
all
he
right.
struggled that hard.
All right. So yeah, we got one more. We good? Okay. So y'all, it's been real. Of course, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? We had to give the real topics out here in today's time. So yeah, make sure y'all stay positive, stay good. I appreciate y'all always for tuning in, for rocking with me this long, man. Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, y'all could definitely catch us on there for the record pool. And make sure that you all go to recordpool.com.
Yes.
Merch is on the way.
Merch.
And also, I need y'all to follow us on the gram at this the record pool _. We definitely got some more hot topics to, drop soon. And on top of that, make sure y'all definitely like, subscribe, and comment, do all that good stuff. I need y'all to support this underground artistry. Support small black businesses, y'all. Support black owned businesses. It don't even have to be small because I want y'all to be able to be striving, you know what I'm saying? And also, artists, make sure y'all go upload y'all songs to thisistherecordpool.com so y'all can be heard 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The Record Pool plays, runs on there for the Record Pool Radio. So I need y'all to be in tune, y'all. So please don't miss out. So, Chicago Realist, can you give us 3 S's?
Share, support, subscribe. Please tune in to that YouTube channel. We dropping, the short clips. We dropping full interviews. Tune in. We had 1,000 subscribers. Let's run it up.
We got it all on it, man. I appreciate y'all so much. So it's your girl Summertime Fanny, y'all.
It's your boy Chicago Realist.
And we out. Peace.
Move your